Hey, noble ones, welcome back to my channel. This is the Metatron speaking, and today, today is one of those days, isn't it? What a topic. Alright, so this is a video that I sort of remake every, well, so often, couple of years perhaps, just to make sure we are updated with my personal blacklist of sponsors that, if anything, inject themselves in this social media space that we will inhabit. Now, as you know, sponsorship opportunities is a great way for us YouTubers to not have to rely entirely on the AdSense money that is generated that way, because as you know, it's very fluctuating. Last year, 2024, has been a really good year for me. When it comes to the last 3 months, that's when I made, I want to say, not most of the money, but I had the best success when it comes to AdSense money. But I've had some months, such as August, for instance, or even worse, July, where, oh my gosh, AdSense went down. So it's just one of those things, I suppose, where I can't complain, because September, October, November, and December was absolutely fantastic when it comes to AdSense. But that's also because I've been posting 30 videos a month on 3 channels. That's 90 videos a month. That's a lot of videos, including this video that I posted on my gaming channel, Metatron's Protectorate, which is 8 hours and 28 minutes long. I'm out of my mind. Link in the description. Anyway, sponsors are a great way to get a little extra dough for your productions, but then again, you also have to take responsibility as a content creator. But regardless of how many subscribers you have, it's important to make sure that we don't lead people to purchasing products or get subscriptions, or even worse, making financial choices based on the trust they have for you, and then we lead them to these companies that are absolutely horrible. Horrible. For instance, established titles. Become a lord today. It's only $49.95 to become a Scottish lord. Oh, for crying out loud, the cringe. For as little as, so it can be actually more. Titles pack include dedicated land and a personalized certificate ready in 24 hours. Pre-written, basically, pre-made. Oh my gosh, established titles, please don't. Yeah, I used to get that email. Let's see if I can find it. Wait. I'm going to share everything behind the scenes today. Oh yeah. What, sponsors? You don't want me to do that? Sue me. Hey Metatron, just reaching out to see if you were interested in established titles and my heritage. Not interested. Not interested. Neither of those. Yeah, good luck saying that. Metatron established titles, Metatron established title, Metatron established titles, established titles. Hey you, well, how about established titles, sir? Not gonna happen. Never gonna happen. That service is literally borderline scam, like in the sense that they really managed to get to that very final inches before they cross the line into becoming something that you can take legal action against. This is ridiculous. Never. Established titles on this channel? Metatron mentioned established titles. I'm gonna buy it for my dad. He's gonna be so happy. Or my grandma. They're gonna love it. And then I cash in the money. You can keep the money. You can keep the money. Not interested. Next. Next on the list, Masterworks. Masterworks. Masterworks official site. Yeah. Look at these numbers. Oh my gosh, guys, you're gonna make 1,1061,400 whatever contemporary art combined exceptional returns with the lowest correlation to public equities. Did you understand any of that? I did not understand any of that, which is why, as a YouTuber, I should not recommend stuff that I do not understand. That is the it doesn't require alternative and financial metrics. And like I understand financial metrics. Oh guys, the inner relationship between post-war contemporary art and private real assets as described in EITs under the private debt allocation of private equity, line number 175, exploded 500 total return charts on Bloomberg, and then the 2024 selection. I don't have a clue. Okay? I don't have a clue. So, Masterworks as a company, the way I understand it, alleged, what they do is that they invest similarly to Robinhood. So they allow the user to invest and buy shares on actual pieces of art. So differently from Robinhood that you buy stocks, here you treat art like stocks pretty much, the way I understand it, and then you can buy a little piece of this work of art, and then if this work of art gets sold, you're supposed to get like a return, a money return. But of course, if something happens and the value of that piece goes down, you lose your money. It's that kind of situation. But the problem is that so YouTubers push this. When they are contacted by Masterworks, like I was, you are contacted and they tell you what to say. all right? Which means I'm gonna have to like kind of read a script or sort of use the bullet points, whatever. We'll talk about those two systems in a minute. But I'm supposed to say, oh guys, you can make a lot of money, please, yeah, do that. So, but I don't understand it. I don't know anything about finances. So you as a YouTuber have to take the responsibility that either you're a financial expert, you have a finances YouTube, or maybe you have a gaming YouTube about freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. That's your side gig. But you also have like a 9-to-5 job and you do freaking investing. And so you understand it. You understand finances, business, investment, and all that kind of stuff. So you can speak out of experience. Then it's different. At that point, it's up to you. But someone like me, which I want to say is like 95% of all channels on YouTube, someone who, yeah, I like history, I like games, I got an Amiga 500 disc, I can tell you about this one, I can tell you about Roman armor, but I don't understand corporate profitability, market concentration, starting valuation, economic contraction. I haven't got a clue. So I should not push them for money, for my own personal gain, so I can make, well, I don't know, $4,000 of a sponsorship, $3,000 of a sponsorship, and then put it in my little nice bank, take the tax hit, 20 whatever percent, 22, 27, whatever tax bracket you are, give it to the government, keep all the rest, and yay, I got a lot of money. But what about people? What about your subscribers that do this? They don't understand, you don't understand, but they think you do because they think you did the due diligence. We'll get on the due diligence section of this video as well. This is gonna be a long video, so have a seat. But they think you did your due diligence, you know what you're doing, and they trust you because, oh my gosh, Metatron understands Roman armor. Metatron speaks about the Middle Ages. Metatron is all about pedantism, so surely if he pushes Masterworks, he knows what he's talking about. And boom, they put in 5K, which is all they have for like, I don't know how many years of work, because let's be realistic in this economy. I'm a privileged individual. Maybe you're a privileged individual watching. Well, good, great. It's me and you, mate, because most people, they struggle. Most people don't have $5,000 in their bank account. So if one person does have that and they put so much work and they invest it and lose it all, it's on you. It's on you. So anything financial, never on this channel, which takes us to Robinhood. What, you thought I was going to mention it, but not actually talk about it. Robinhood it is. Now, this is the actual Robinhood. You know, I wish Robin of Locksley would actually sponsor me. But Robinhood, yeah, it's the financial one. Financial invest with Robinhood. Now, listen, I have a Robinhood account. Okay, I'm going to be transparent today. I have a Robinhood account. I use it. I've invested money in Tesla. I've invested money Coca-Cola. I own some shares in a few other platforms. I think I have Apple. I do invest. But that's just me. That's how I do it. I'll take like a 2% of my revenue and I invest it into stocks. And this accumulates over time. I do a little research when I try to choose a whatever stock. I have the 500, S500 is it? So I invest a little bit of money there. If I see a new startup and I think they could have, I invest a little money there. But this is money that even if I lose, is not going to impact me in any way, shape or form. It doesn't matter. It's 2%. It does nothing and I just leave it there. It's not like I'm one of those guys that every day buys and no. I just leave it there. I just leave it there. I'll see you in 10 years. That's what I do. If you have disposable income and you want to invest, feel free. But the problem with Robinhood as a platform for me, once again, I use it, but I would never accept a sponsorship because when I use it, I'm taking my own responsibility with my own money. And as I say, I use very small percentages, but they gamify it a lot. And gamifying it, particularly if you have a younger audience, you have someone who's like 18, 19, so they can have access to a credit card and they could potentially do this and follow your advice. Particularly, once again, the script is never going to say, guys, be careful with the money, you could lose everything. No, the scripts don't say that. The scripts say, do this, here is the return, well, blah blah blah, and very good, new legend for the era. Look at this, look. Build a portfolio starting with just $1, stocks, FST, BDC, Doge. I haven't got a clue what all of this stuff is. I don't know. Look at these screenshots and make it sound like, oh my gosh, I'm going to make so much money. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. And that is not something that I'm comfortable living with if you get into it because you watched a sponsored video and I grabbed $5,000, $3,000, $2,000, depending on the views, because that has to do with the views, not really your subscription count. It's how many views you can give the sponsor. Next one we're going to talk about, and this has been big all over social media, is Honey. Now, Honey is a browser extension, and absolutely, if you have it, uninstall it. And if you see a YouTuber still today, I mean, I would be amazed if a YouTuber would still take that sponsorship. I never took it, but I would be amazed if someone did it now. But you never know these days. People are morally bad. bankrupt, so purchased by PayPal for like what, a certain amount of billions with a B, I think 5 billion or $4 billion. Anyways, what they do is I don't even want to click it, but basically it's an automatic coupon searcher that you add to your browser. So once again, you see a YouTuber that mentions this, don't do it, because what they do is that they promise that they were going to find the best coupon code for you every time you buy something. So say you were going to buy finally that figurine of Street Fighter Cammy White, and you're like, oh look, I found it for $140 instead of $4 million, which is the usual price for these figures. But let's see, maybe Honey will find a better coupon, and they find your coupon 5% off. But the reality is that that's not the best coupon. In fact, the company is just going to give you the coupon that they, in concordance with whatever seller they have profitable business opportunity with, have decided to give you. So 5%, but you could have found a 20% off on your own. They hide that. Not only that, but oftentimes, even if you don't use Honey, what has happened is that they pretty much take away the commission from the legitimate user and take it themselves instead, which is an extremely horrible thing to do. And there are plenty of channels. If you want, just type Honey on Google. I can't go into the legal because I'm not a lawyer, but there are plenty of huge YouTubers that have been speaking about this.